What is up, everybody? Welcome to the King of the Court results video. This is the second Legend tier King of the Court. The very first one was the Kevin Garnett, which was the very first Legend tier event. So you know that one was a little bit harder to get that top 500. We got the top 500 pretty easy this time, which was a nice change of pace as opposed to the last 2 weeks where it came down to the very last minute. We finished rank 131, 6,137 points. A little bit less points and a higher rank than the very first Kevin Garnett King of the Court. But we did get the Kevin Durant, and that completes the full 5-card deck. So we actually have the best deck in 2K right now. We are going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at the Kevin Durant, all of the cards from the draft board. We're going to check out the pull rates and all of that stuff. So if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Our team finished pretty good, rank 34. Still not quite good enough to get in that top 25, which hopefully we can do that and get our team organized by next season. If you are new to the channel and you are interested in the 2K community, we have a Discord that is in the description, so be sure you check that out. But first thing we're going to do, we're going to check out all the pulls from the draft board. So like usual, I take a picture of Elite and on up. Man, this weekend was absolutely terrible for me and the draft board. Even though I finished in the top 150, still the draft board was really dry for me. I heard a lot of people saying the same thing. But first up, we got an Elite Clint Capella. I pulled so many stars, it was ridiculous. The most amount of stars I've ever pulled in any event. First one up, we got Vin Baker. Then we got a Mitch Richmond. We got a superstar Rudy Gobert. And then we got another Elite Blake Griffin foil. The foils were actually a little bit better this week as opposed to last week. The foil pull rates were terrible. This week was a little bit better. Not crazy, but at least a little bit better. Darren Williams, Elite card. And then right after that, I pulled the Elite foil of the same card. So that's cool. Star card support. We got a Paul George superstar, a Blake Griffin icon, power forward, no. But yeah, Blake Griffin icon. Tyreek Evans elite card. We got an elite support. Last week I pulled an absolute crap ton of supports in every single tier. This week definitely not as bad. Antetokounmpo star card. Only legend pull of the weekend, Steph Curry. This is pretty much the only thing that made the draft board worthwhile, even after all the icons and stuff like that I pulled. This was the only decent card, and it was in the event. So I heard a couple people say that they pulled a Steph Curry, and hopefully they got the one to pro it. And that's pretty cool. So got that one. Another Mitch Richmond star card. So I pulled two of these exact same cards. Superstar support card. Billups star card, Nurkic star card, Marbury star card, and then Eric Bledsoe on the Phoenix Suns. Of course, amazing historic card. Love the Suns. Then we got an Artist Gilmore icon center. No, man, I just can't get away from these. I have both the Blake Griffin and this one already pro'd. Do not need them. Trashed them. Rudy Gay star card. Porzingis star card, and then CJ McCollum elite. We got a Devin Booker. Man, I've been pulling this guy quite a bit. Of course, I've always tried to get the Devin Bookers, especially at the star. It took me, I don't know what, only like 5 months, Cat Daddy, to pull a Devin Booker star, but I'm pulling a crap ton of them now. Then we got an Alonzo Mourning icon center card. So icons, 2 centers, 1 power forward. Dirty. That's just dirty. Gordon Hayward star. This was the one from the stream, and the only good pull from the stream, at least, to close out the stream. And I forgot to mention, thank you everybody that came out to the stream. A lot of fun. The one last night was definitely a lot of fun because, well, I wasn't stressed out. You know, we had a big, huge cushion going into the very end, and so we can kind of relax and talk 2K and talk basketball and all that stuff. It was a lot of fun. We will be streaming again, of course, next event, but after this, Gordon Hayward, we did pick up that KD. Like I said, completes the 5-card deck. So I do have the best, very best. No other deck in the game can be better than the deck that I have right now after we got this KD. So we are going to take a look at that, but first thing we're going to do is we're going to check out the pull rates. We are going to compare these pull rates to, I guess, the first 4 events we now have, or I've had now 4 events at the Legend Plus Plus. For this event, though, 186 total resets. Of course, tons of ultra rares, epics, epic primes. But the thing to note, look how many stars. We got 12 stars and only 8 elites. That's really weird. Legend, 1 single legend out of 186 resets. Man, that is awful. Around 0.5%. That is close to 1 every 200 resets. Very bad weekend. The foils were a little bit better than this week or than last weekend, up to 8.6%, and everything besides ultra rare was at 9%, which is definitely a much better pull rate than last week's was like 5 point something percent. It was terrible. So looking at that compared to all of the events after 4 total events, we got 791 total resets after 4 events. The pull rates very comparable. The only real big difference we got is the star this weekend, 6.5%. And after 4 events, we are only at 3.9%. And then all the way down to legend. We've only pulled 9 total legends in 4 events, just over 2 legends per event. Very bad pull rates for Legend Plus Plus. Sitting at 1.2% total, 60 total foils at 7.6%. So those are all the pull rates, and you know it's kind of neat to compare them to, I guess, all of the events. And since Legend Plus Plus is going to be the very last tier, you know, might as well keep that total rolling and feel pretty, you know, accurate with those ratings anyway. But now that we looked at all the cards from the draft board, checked out the pull rates, let's jump into looking at this KD fully maxed out. Here are the best 5 cards in the game right now. Of course, all event cards. Kevin Durant is the 2nd highest, a little bit higher than Hakeem, a little bit lower than Magic. Not really feeling that he's better than Hakeem, but he could have been better than Kevin Garnett, but not Hakeem. But that's where he sits right now. His offense is ridiculous. 44,000, just over 44,000 points. He is a posterizer, so that's an extra 225. 100% activation, so every single time he's going to be sitting at 44.3K on the offense, which is so much better than the 2nd highest, which was Magic Johnson. Definitely need that in my deck. That is really good, especially since I use the rebounding and playmaking support cards. But yeah, that's what he looks like all maxed out. We got him level 46, best of the best, you know, as much as you can do. Let's check out the 5-card deck. Alright, so here is the 5-card deck. Like I said, this is the very best deck that you can get in 2K right now. Of course, when next week comes, the new event card, depending on what event card it is, depending on what position, and if it is better than the previous one, you might be able to put together something better. But look at the bar. We're still not completely maxed out on that Legend Plus Plus. This is the highest you can possibly get. Of course, we got that Magic at point, Klay Thompson at shooting guard, and then the KD over at small forward, KG at power forward, and then the Hakeem at center. Amazing 5-card deck. When Rivals Clash comes around, bro, it's going to be pretty much a cakewalk. I mean, Rivals Clash is already the easiest event, and grinding that out with 5 event cards is definitely going to make it much better, much easier to do. But yeah, that is everything. That is all the pull rates. That is what KD looks like when he's fully maxed out. That is the best deck in the game right now. All the pull rates, all of that stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Like I said, check the link in the description for the Discord channel. Be sure to check that out. I mean, we'll be doing 2K until it dies completely. And then we will start forming new teams and all of that stuff, getting ready for 2K19. And it's going to be a lot of fun, especially when it comes out and drops. So I'm excited about that, excited about the future. Thanks everybody for all the support and everybody that came out to the streams. Y'all are completely awesome. Can't do this stuff without you. But that's going to do it, man. I will see everybody in the next video. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace.